Welcome, welcome, welcome. Looking forward to getting started. Happy Friday. Welcome to kitchen classes. We are going to jump right in. I don't have any crazy announcements, I don't think, to make. I'm really looking forward to dancing today, particularly because the sun is shining a little bit, and that always makes me feel good. So I hope that you all are feeling well as well. I'm not even going to review. I'm just going to go right from the top because I want to try to get in at least one more sequence before we get to the phrase. And I'm just cognizant of time and all of that. So we'll get started. Parallel first instead of parallel second. We're going to start in parallel first, but all the counts and all the sequence is going to be the same. It's just that first part is going to be a little different. All right, here we go. Parallel first. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 counts down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend the knees. 2 counts. And straighten. Stay here and hold. 2, 3, 4. Roll up. 4 counts. 2, 3. Plie. 2 counts. 1, 2. Releve up. 3. Engaging the abdominals, finding your relationship to the back, arms and heels down. Head to the right, 4 counts. Roll down, 4 counts. Plie, 2 counts. And straighten. Stay here and hold. Roll up. Same thing, plie, 2 counts. Releve up. Engaging those lower abdominals. Hold. 2 counts, arms and heels. Weight forward on the balls of the feet. 4 counts around to the left. 3. Connect the dogs. 2 counts. Parallel second. Plie. 1 count. And straight and stay. 2 counts. Roll up. Plie. 2 counts. And releve. 4 counts down. Arms and heels at the same time. 7 and 8. Head to the right. 4 counts. 3, 4. Roll down. 2 counts. Plie. 1 count. And stay. 2 counts. Roll up. Plie. 2 counts. Releve up. Arms and heels down. 4 counts. 3, 2, 1. Head to the left. We go to standing cat cow. Plie. Arch the back. For 2, contracting in. For 2, and out on 1. And 2, and in. Again, out. And in. Last time going out. Roll up 2 counts. High lateral, 2 counts. Here we go. 1, 2, and a 3. 4, plie, down 5. Releve. Heels down, arms down by 8. Other side. 1, 2, and then arm 3. 4, plie, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, same thing. Just your leg is parallel. Opening the back. 2 counts down. Last time on the left. Feeling the arms moving from the back. Arms and heels down. 1 count. Here we go. 1. Plie, 2 counts. And straighten. 2 counts. Plie, down 7. 9, 10. Arms and heels down. By 12. Other side. Push 1. Stretching the top of the ankle. And straighten. Plie. Up. And down. We're going to add our releve on the 5, 6. Plie. 3. 4. Releve up 5. 6 to the pelvis. Over. 8. Releve 9. 10. Arms and heels down. Last time. 1, 2, plie. Lift the leg, inner thigh is working. Send the pelvis over. Up. And arms and heels down. 4 count flat back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights forward on the balls of the feet. 2 counts. 1, 2. Arms forward. 1, 2. Plie. Arms to the side. Back out. 2 counts. Lift up. Pelvis first. Drop the shoulders. Come back. 2 counts. Arms and heels down. Same thing. express. And center. Arms and heels down. Roll down 4 counts to your diagonal. 2, 3, out by 4, and lift up 5, 6, 7, arms down on 8. Again. 1. Up. Connecting to your breath. Flat back 2 counts. Plie arms and legs. Releve, balance, and hold. 6, 7, 8. Float down 2 counts. Roll up. Same thing, 2 counts. Plie, arms forward. Releve and hold. Float down 2 counts. Roll up. Flat back. Plie, arms and legs. Releve up. Plie. Diagonal 4 counts. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right arm 2 counts. Left arm 2 counts. Releve, come out, pull out to come up. 4 counts. Engaging those abdominals. 4 counts, arms and heels down. Same thing, 2 counts. Plie, arms forward. Releve up. And down. Diagonal, 4 counts, hold. Arms are by the ears. Left arm, 2 counts. Right arm, 2 counts. Releve out to come up. Arms and heels down. 2, 3, arms up. Flat back all the way to your diagonal. 3 and 4. Roll up. You can soften your knees if that feels like you need that in the back of the legs. Arms up. 3, 4. Roll up. 7 and first. 1, 2, 3. Spiral. Straighten the legs up and over. C curve and left. Then a left. Spiral. Up. And same thing. Spiral. Last time. Make sure we're breathing. And up. Wide second. Here we go. And same thing. We stay in our grand plie as we take our quarter prop over. Knees are over the middle toe. And up. Spiral. Up. Wrap forward. Last time. And forward. To the left. Or to the right with the left arm. Arms forward and up. We're going to end there. Very good. Shake it out. I know usually we do our grand plies and lift the heels up. I'm going to pause on that again this week. I think I did last week, but I'm not sure. My quads have been very tight from doing this, and I'm trying to protect my knees. So we're going to hold off on that, but we'll revisit it again. We'll do our feet articulations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Arms move to middle parallel. As we go to the front and close, we go to the side, the arms come to high parallel. We go to the back, thinking about the leg starting in the belly button so that you're not sinking as you go back, not even slightly, but that you're actually doing the opposite and intentionally lifting to find that length going in opposite directions. Arms are to the side. Then the left leg articulates. Arms are going to come up to demi-second when the leg goes to the front on the right. Open Egyptian to the side, making sure that your leg is in parallel. Close Egyptian to the back, lifting in those lower abdominals. We're going to turn the feet out, no arms. We add our plie. 1, 2, plie 4, 5, 6, and 7, plie 8, 1, plie 2, and close, dégagé, coupe. We continue with that. Plie on the 4, plie on the 8, on the 2, and dégagé, coupe. Continue right, left to the back, then left leg leads with the articulations, right leg will do the tendus. We'll chasse out on 1, and in, out on 5, I think it's 3, forward on 5, open on 6, 2 counts to close, 7 and 8, we do the left. Part 2, we do the same thing, but you're gonna roll up to your high parallel, plie 2 counts, straighten 2 counts on your 4 starch, turned out. We change the back, open up. Feel free to take an inside turn and connect to the left, or if you just want to come out and close the leg in, that's also just as fine as well. We do the left side. That's part 1A, 1B. Part 2A, half turns. So right leg comes in, face the back, out, face the front, contract to the left, continue to circle open. Left leg closes, left leg leads. And in, and out, and in, and out to the right. Open, right leg close, right leg leads. Half turn again. And out, half turn again. And out. We take our contraction. You're going to go to the back, half turn to the front, left leg. Out to the back, out to the front, out to the right, to the back. Close it in. Last one, you can have, you can either do a full turn, or if you want to do your half turns again, or if you don't want to turn at all ever, you don't have to. Out, you can take your full turn. If you're going to turn, the leg that you're standing on is going to be straight, and the leg that is up in the air, the heels are going to be together, and the right leg is flexed. So I'm really pulling up and turning in this position, not in a coupe or a passe or letting the leg just dangle. I'm not just turning and letting it hang out, but I'm really feeling the inner thighs working. So I'm thinking about the inner thighs closing together, and I'm also trying to feel my heels connecting if possible. I have really big calves, so my heels don't always touch necessarily, but I'm aiming to feel that sensation. So out, full turn, out, full turn, out, take your contraction, circle the arm, 7, this is 8 in. 2 counts to come up. Today we're gonna take a hinge down, 2 counts. Particularly since we didn't do any grand plies. We come up. You're going to twist to the other side. I have to adjust that back foot because now my pelvis is on the opposite side. Heels down on 9. Step it out 10. Close it in 11 and 12. I'm ready for the left. Out. Full turn. Out. Full turn. Out. To the right. Circle 7. This is 8 and. 2 counts up. Pushing the pelvis forward. So I'm not just collapsing and bending down. I'm actually feeling the lift first to create space for the hip flexors to open. I'm pressing 2 counts down, 2 counts to come up. I twist to the other side, changing that back leg slightly. Heels down on 9, step it out 10, bring it in 11, arms up by 12. We do all of our rebounds. Okay, here we go. Starting with our foot articulations and tendus. Parallel first. Arms in natural low. 5, 6, 7, right foot goes 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arms to middle parallel. Dégagé, coupe. And 1, 2. Staying lifted in those abdominals. And 7 and 8. Arms to high parallel. Leg is parallel as well. And 1, 5, 6. To the back. Flex. Leg is long. Left leg. 2. Dropping those shoulders. Chest is open. And 1, flex, dégagé, coupe, and 1, 2, 3, 4, arms to open Egyptian, dégagé, coupe, and 1, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and long abdominals, dégagé, coupe, turn it out 1, plie 4, plie 8, plie 2, dégagé, energy in those arms, to the side, dégagé, coupe. Relax the toes on the floor, try not to wobble in the center, to the back, dégagé, coupe. Left foot, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. Dégagé, coupe. Left foot, 1. Pulling up for your transition. Dégagé, coupe, to the back. 1, plie on the 4. There it is. 6, plie, plie, dégagé, chassé out 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, close. Other side. And in, you count it, 3 and 4 to the front, 1, 5 and 6, close it, 7, 2, B. Out. And out. Drop for 2. Again, straighten down. And up. Rebound. Here we go. Down 1. And change. And open. Half turn with the right. 1. Face the back. Out. Face the front. To the left. Contract. And open. Left leg closes. Left leg leads out. Half turn. Half turn. To the right. And open. Right leg closes. Here we go. 1. Half turn. And up. Half turn. Facing the back. Half turn front. Left leg. Out. Back. Out. Front. To the right. To the back. Open. And close. Right leg full turn. Out. And out. Left. 7, 8, and 2 counts up. Hinge down. 2 counts. Up. Change. Heels down on 9, 10, 11. Left leg full turn. 1. And out. To the right. And 2 counts. Hinge. And up. Other side. Heels down. 9, 10. Arms up. Rebounds. Here we go. 1, 2, down. To the right. And left. Both arms. Pump up. Again. 1, 2, down. To the left. Engaging those abdominals. 2. And down. Upper back. High contraction. Deep lift. And 1. Letting those armpits do the work for swinging. And to the left. Oops, sorry. And third part. Down. Start a presentation. And lift. Rebound. Come up. Last time. 1, 2, and down on 3. And sternum. 6, 7, and. Where's your body? Just taking inventory. Making slight adjustments if you need to. Relax your toes on the floor. Very good. Come down. We're going to go to leg swings. We're going to take 4 leg swings. We're going to come up to high lateral on the right. Promenade around 8 counts. Passe up on 1, 2. Side lunge on 3, 4. Come to your first position in your contraction. So again, just opening up that lower back, letting your muscles drip away from the spine as much as possible. And then coming up to your tendu. Same thing on the other side. 4 leg swings, high lateral, promenade around 8 counts, passe up on 1, 2, side lunge on 3, 4, C curve, C curve to the front 5, 6, out on 7, 8. Part 2, we go to our lateral T. Same thing that we've been working on for a few months now, plie. So as we take our plie, thinking about using that inner thigh on the leg that's up to really maintain the shape of that leg and the position so that the leg doesn't drop. And then also maintaining the connection of the bottom arm towards the ear so that when you're plieing, we're not dropping and losing our serratus or losing our lats and collapsing into that, but that we're actually elongating. So in order to help maintain the balance of the plie going down, we're really lifting up towards the ear, but also out. So I'm stretching like as if I was stretching like this. Yeah. So you want to make sure that that energy is happening that way. So plie 2 counts, straighten 2 counts, plie 2 counts, straighten 2 counts, passe up on 1, 2, contract, drop the head to the front, 3, 4. If you'd like to grab the leg and bring it to the side, feel free. If you just want to carry it to the side, that's fine. 5, 6, and then I'm lifting on that supporting side as I bring that leg down. So there's a constant conversation of one side of the body to the other in order to maintain balance and coordination. We do the other side. 4 leg swings, plie, lateral T, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thinking about all of those same concepts and ideas on the left side. Passe up on 1, 2, develop it to the front, grab the leg or not, carry it side 5, 6, float it down 7, 8. We go to our front T next. 4 leg swings, we take it to our front T. Contract in for 2, out for 2, in for 2. We're gonna find our releve and balance. Come down through 4 for 4 counts. Hold here for 4 counts. Face the front for 4 counts. and then we're gonna roll up 1, 2, 3, 4. We're ready for the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it to your front T, 5, 6, 7, 8. Contract in for 2, out for 2, in for 2, up. You can find your releve if you'd like. Come down through the coupe, find the lunge. In your lunge, front leg should be turned out, back leg parallel. You'll be here for 4 counts. Face the front for 4 counts, tailbones up, head down, 4 counts. Roll up 1, 2, 3, 4. We start the whole thing over from the top with the high lateral. High lateral, lateral T, front T, deep lunge. All right, let me just roll up my mat really quick and we'll go through 2 sets of that. Now that we've done our stretching, I feel a little bit better. Do you feel better? I don't know why this week I'm feeling very like tight. Like even when I get on my foam roller and I'm like, okay, let's roll it out and go to bed and like take a shower, stretch a little before we go to sleep, and I'm still waking up like a brick house. So anyway, maybe it has to do with stress. As we know, this time of year is like, you know, we're all, I'm sure everybody on here, everyone that's watching this, we're all doing all the things right now. So it feels a little bit like a buildup, and also like it feels like spring's right around the corner. So we're about to like burst and bloom into whatever. So maybe we're in that, all in that space together. Leg swings, here we go. 6, 7, staying lifted. Swing. Arms pressing down for balance. Plie. High lateral. Promenade. Lifting in the supporting side. 5, 6, let's finish. 7, 8, and swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, plie. 5, 6, high lateral. Promenade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, passe. 1, 2, side lunge. 3, 4, take it around. 6, 7, 8, and 4 swings. 2, 3, 4, plie, lateral T. Hold there, good job. Plie 2 counts, you got it. And out. Again. And out, passe up. 1, 2, elevate to the front, carry side. 7, good, very good. Let's move on. So I want to go to the same turning sequence that we did at the end, towards the end of class last week. I want to bring it in sooner. So it'll be a little bit long, I think, because I'm going to combine it. But hopefully we'll get more of a feeling of dancing in addition to our conditioning and skills, right? So we have our right leg. We fan 1, hit your lunge on 2, fan 3, hit your lunge on 4. So you're changing the arms. We still are going to turn around 5, 6, come up and over to the other side 7, 8 with a plie. So the leg that you're standing on, my left leg, is parallel. I'm going to come up to my side T, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to come down to go up 1, 2, 3, step forward on 4. I'm going to balance 5, 6, 7, 8. You can balance on flat, you can balance on releve, whatever balance means for you and what you need today from your balance. Do you need to check in with those abdominals and get pulled up? Do you feel like just maybe working on the passe and finding the lower connections? All up to you. We're going to pivot turn from here. So the leg that's in passe steps forward. 5, face the back on 6. Now the left leg is behind you. Step out towards your left side. 7, step back on the right foot. And 8, and you should be up. We might go a little quicker than that. We might go 5, 6, 7, 8, so that you have time to really breathe. We do the same thing again. 1, and lunge, and change the arm, turn around, 6, change to the other side, 8 with that leg parallel. Come up 4 counts, down 1, 2, 3, step forward 4, balance 6, 7, that's what it is, balance 6, 7, 8, pivot, 4, stretch the arms, 6, 7, 8. So it's a full 8 count. Part 2, we have our half turn. So the half turn is going to change the transition to get to the other side. The beginning is the same. 1, 2, 3, change the arm, 4, turn, 5, 6, change, 7, 8, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, bring it down, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now from here, you're going to take your half turn to the back, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to pivot turn from here. So that my left leg is up, my left leg steps in front of me. I'm going to pivot turn towards the front. So keep your feet on the floor and just twist to the front. My left leg is now behind me. I'm going to cross that leg in front and then step out on the right and take a breath to come up. 1 and 2 and 3, change it. 4, turn it. 5, 6, up and over. 8, side T. We come down to go up, half turn. So I'm going outside. Over, so my right leg is behind me. I'm going to turn towards the right side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pivot turn. My right leg is going to go in front of me. Twist towards the front so my feet are still on the floor. My right leg is behind me. I'm going to cross it in front, step out, and take a breath. Part 3, you have your single pirouette. So we go back to the sequence of the first part. So this is, again, all the same that we've been doing. You turn. We come up and over, we stretch the leg, we come down and up. Now you're going to do a full revolution around, pivot in your pirouette. From here, we go back to that first transition. Pivot, turn, step out to your side, so you're facing the back, step back on the right foot, untwist, and take your breath up, and then you're ready to do the other side. We'll do that one more time, and you can either do your single turn again or do your double turn or whatever you're doing. Maybe you're taking a balance. You can take your balance, and that's fine. When we finish, we're going to transition into the next sequence. So I want us to go, we're going to take our fans that change direction. So it might be a little bit confusing, but I would like to challenge us. So we're going to take our fan 1, 2, and step to the side. 3, 4. So now you're going to use your right leg again. 5, 6, step to the side, right leg, 7, left leg, 8. Take another fan on the floor, 1, 2. Now you're going to take your spiral, 3, 4 to the floor, and work your space to change, and you're going to step up, step behind yourself, and out. So however you need to work that, if you need to take your spiral on the diagonal, you can take it on the diagonal. If you have enough space that you can go straight across, go straight across. Normally in class, like in a studio, I'm like, and we're going to come down and really travel and send the pelvis. That's not what we're going to do today. Unless you're in a studio, good for you. From here, it's really just about finding, taking in those smaller details of your spiral, really crossing the thighs At the top, taking your plie and making sure that your knee is on the behind and outside of the front leg. As you come down, taking your time to be mindful of the position that you're in on the floor, changing the legs, stepping up, and transition out. We do the same thing on the other side. Left leg is gonna fan. 1, 2. Step on the left. 3, step right, 4. Now you're facing the back. Your left leg is behind you. That's gonna be the leg that you're gonna use. Fan on the left leg. 1, 2. Step left. 3, 4. Now you're gonna use that left leg again. Fan. 1, 2. Twist towards the back, staying underneath yourself, finding that cross at the top of the thighs. Plie down, finding your pretzel on the floor. Change the leg, step up on the right leg, step behind yourself and out. We'll do that twice. Yeah? All right, so your first one is all the fans with the turns. Balance, half turn, full turn if you'd like, full turn again or a double turn. Part 2 of this will be your fans that travel side to side, and then the spiral to the floor and coming up, really being articulate and detailed about the different parts of the spiral. Yeah? All right, here we go. Let me find some music that's not gonna, Instagram not gonna cut me off. My goodness. I mean, I get it, right? Like, I get it. But also, how are we supposed to teach class? I guess this platform was not designed for that either, so we're all just trying to figure it out. Yeah, this will work. This will work. I'll probably have to start the music over just because the song's not that long. All right, right leg and tendu. Here we go. it. 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold there. I'll give you your music again. We're taking our transitions. Fanning. 1. Hold on. Pause. Pause. Ooh, that'll be dreadfully slow. Let me just change the song completely. Yeah. So we'll go 1, 2, step 3, step 4. 1, 2, step 3, step 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Yeah. Right leg is on two. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, step 3, 4. 1, 2, step 3, 4. 1, 2. Cross the thighs down. 8, 1, 2. Change your direction. 1, 2. Change your direction. 1, 2. Cross the thighs. Same thing. 1, 2. Change your direction. 1, 2. Change. Last time. 1. Pelvis. Are you working your space? Hand. And spiral. 8. Woo. All right. Not too bad. I feel like that's enough being mixed and mingled. Let's come down on the floor, do our variation on 7, variation on 10, and coccyx balance. So pandemic and teaching a dance class, right? Teaching a movement class that aims to have dance elements in it. I feel like one of the great things that have come out of this is like my awareness of like the space and the possibilities within the space have definitely increased. Not that I've figured them out, even though some of us might think that, oh, Jenny's got it figured out. I'm still exploring and trying different things. And I don't think I ever want to come to like a conclusion and be like, this is exactly like, this is the only way it can be done and this is how it is. But it is quite interesting to think about using space differently. I know that when I teach in the studio, everything that I do is like either lateral or horizontal. If it's going to be diagonal, it's going to be like, you know, diagonal from the beginning of the sequence, probably. I don't ever like use the fan to come around and then take the spiral in a different direction and then come up and go this way and take this fan this way, but travel it the other way down this corner so I can come back and have space to do the other thing. So it's really offering a different way to consider space that I haven't before. So I'm really happy about that. It can be frustrating. I'm not saying that it's like all joyful to like be in a situation and having to do it, but that is one of the silver linings is how we're using space. So anyway, just thought that I would share that. All right, let's come down on the mat or on the floor. We know the sequence. We've been doing this. When we get to the coccyx balance, we'll do 4 counts up, 4 counts down of your transverse. Then we'll do all the way up to your coccyx balance and down, 4 counts up, 4 counts down, twice, 2 counts, 4 times, and then we'll come up to our coccyx balance, 1, 2. Hit your jackknife on 3, 4. Come back down, 5, 6. Shift to your right butt cheek, 7, 8. We're gonna go over 4 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4 to find our paella. Come up on 5, 6, and then come down 7, 8. We'll do the other side. Up to your coccyx balance, 1, 2. Jackknife up on 3, 4. Bend the knees, bring the arms down on 5, 6. Set it up on the other side of the butt cheek, so that'll be the left, 7, 8. Open the chest. So we have to open the chest, arch, and you're trying to get your temple to the floor on the diagonal behind you. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll come up in 2 counts, 5, 6, come down 7, 8. The last part of this, we're just going to come up to our coccyx balance, 1, 2. Shift over, 3, 4. We're going to go to your paella, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come up on 1, 2, and down on 3, 4, and then do the same thing on the other side, just so that we can practice the paella a little bit more. All right, here we go. We know the deal. Let's start with the left leg inverted. 5, 6, 7, and left hip one. Again. 4 counts up. down. You don't have to. Up to the mat. Stay for 8. Bring it up, 4 count. Change your legs. Now when we go to the floor, bring your head to the left side. Arms over your head. Ready? Fortification set. Up. 1, 2, and down. Up. Right leg. Left leg. Arms by your side. Right leg. Up. 1. Left leg. Sit up. Legs to the right. Lateral to the right. Lift. Half turn. And up. Left leg. Right leg. Arms by your side. Left leg. Sitting up. Left. Sorry. Hold. 6, 7, and 4 counts up. Down, 4 counts. Up. Down. Again, 4 counts. Down. 1 more. 4 counts. All the way up, 4 counts. Down. Up. Down. 2 counts. Again. Last one. Sequence. Down. Up. Up. Last one. Go. Woo! Very good. Did you make it? Oh my gosh. Bring your knees into your chest. Drop your knees. Other side. Touch your belly. Arch. Sit back. Very good. Standing. 15 push-ups. Ready? 7. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's the end of the music. We're going to do 15 push-ups. This is it. This is it. Five, touch anything else that you want to stretch. We're going to go to the phrase, but I'm not going to stop this video since we had that interruption earlier. So I'll give you like 2 minutes or so. Grab a sip of water, change your space if you need to, stretch. And we're starting a new phrase today, so I'm excited about that. Very good. I think that while you're doing that, I will play the music that I'm planning to play, and then we'll reconvene in like a minute and a half. There was a request for this phrase, so that's one of the reasons why we're doing it. I love when somebody saw it on my story in a different class and was like, "Hey, can we do that in kitchen class? Can we do that in kitchen classes?" And I was like, "Yep, that sounds great." So this is more of a folkloric feel to it. The music is certainly a folkloric song. The song is called Congo, or the rhythm. It's really about the rhythm of the way that the drum is being played is played in the style of a Congo rhythm and folkloric. So those of you that may not know, I have a very rich history in my dance training with folkloric, Haitian folkloric specifically. Wow, I could give you a dissertation about that, but my roots of that is when I first moved to Boston, I lived with a Haitian family. They had a Haitian dance company called Akasial. Akasial was established, I think, in 1983. And it was a traditional Haitian cultural dance troupe. And so I learned a lot about the different rhythms, the dances, when the dances are done, the stories that go with those dances, the costuming, the music. I did not learn the songs, although the songs is a huge part of folkloric dance and folkloric performance. And that kind of like started me on my trajectory of like my love for Haitian culture through that family. I eventually have traveled to Haiti, and a lot of you know that like I've done work in Haiti. I've worked with clinics and sat on boards, and I did a little dance tour one summer of my own. I've worked with a dance company that was down there, and then I teach folkloric at Tufts. So I don't usually, like, it's not something that's like part of Modern Connections necessarily, so I don't always talk about it in that way, but it's a huge part of me and how I dance and why I move the way that I move. Like all of this really grounded stuff that I do in class and in my phrases has a lot to do with that influence. So I'm happy to be able to share this phrase with you. Particularly, I think the weather is getting nicer. Congo is very much sort of like the way that I experience it and that I've learned it is like it's very flirtatious, and it's like a fun dance that's done with, you know, big colorful skirts that you're like moving in and having a good time. And I think that that's the perfect type of energy to bring into this space like this. So we're gonna start. Also, I want to mention that Catherine Dunham, so the Dunham technique, if you're familiar with modern dance and the different ways of thinking about moving the body, Catherine Dunham actually spent a lot of time in Haiti. That's where the significant portion of her anthropological work and her inspiration for her dance technique that she developed when she returned came from. So that's why sometimes I'm like, oh, folkloric, modern dance, Catherine Dunham, like it kind of all makes sense, except when you watch Dunham technique, you're like, ooh, this is very, in my opinion, it's a little bit dry and rigid when in comparison or juxtaposition to folkloric dance. So I lean more to the folkloric spirit of things, but it does tie into and connect us to modern dance as well. All right, we're gonna start with the left foot. So you're gonna go ball of the foot, heel, ball of the foot, both feet down in the middle. So the grand plie. There's a little bit of a bounce. So there's always a bounce in folkloric, and the bounce is really sort of like your heartbeat. So it's not something that happens that's like a technical, and I'm bouncing, bending my knee as I'm going, but it's more of like a innate type of your heartbeat just keeps beating as you're moving through life, or like you're breathing. You don't have to think about breathing. It's that same thing. You're not thinking about the bounce, but it is there supporting every step. We go to the other side, right foot, your heel, ball of the foot, and down. So we go 1, 2, 3, down, and 2, 2. We're gonna do this 4 times. Ball of foot, heel, ball of foot, down, ball of foot, heel, ball of foot, down. Yeah? We do it, you can cross the arms, 3, open 4, or if it's easier, because I know that sometimes it can be a little tricky, and this is like tricky because I can't see you, but if you want to bring your arms here and use your chest, ba, di, ga, ga, and have them have more of a natural swing to them, they can, or they can circle and come out. Circle and out. You have 4 of those. After that, oh shoot. Yes, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna go around. So you're gonna chug in your grand plie, and you're gonna do 4 quarter turns starting on the right. So we're gonna go right, back, left, front. If you're like, ooh, that's a lot, Jenny, that's too much, you can go front, 2, 3, 4, whichever one is more accessible to you. Quarter, 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 or corner, 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 corner. You finish that. 4, your head's gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and the arms can go 2, the body is swaying 2. It's very much sort of free movement, for lack of a better term. Let's go from the top, finding where these movements fit with the music. Very fun and free, but also like it's kind of a lot of work. You're like, ooh, I'm winded. I didn't think I was gonna have winded having this much fun. So you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. My head is towards the left. I'm gonna take my foot and bring my knee right leg is gonna be inverted on with the leg. So I'm going 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna push 4 towards the right, but I'm using my left arm and my left leg is kicking out. So the connection of that can be a little bit tricky. Head, 2, 3, stay here, bring the leg, 2, 3, push, 4. Now you're already on this side, you're gonna bring the leg, 1, 2, 3, push, 4. Other side, 2, 3, push, 4. Last 1, 2, 3, push, 4. And you're gonna leave your right leg up because you're about to bring it down in front of you and across the body, just so that you know that transition is coming. Yeah? So again, you finished, you're on this side with the head. It's a lot of hips, and you're finding that the combination of the hips moving and the bounce going. 1, 2, 3, push 4. 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 And then you'll end up stepping down because we're going to transition to the next thing. So if you've taken maybe a salsa class, or you went to like a salsa social, some of this might feel like, oh, this is a little bit sort of familiar. Yes, and, right? I mean, all of these forms that happen in the Americas, like in South America, or even in Mexico, a lot of the Caribbean, like this is where all enslaved Africans were brought, right? And so that influence is going to live there. And so there are going to be a lot of similarities with movement in those areas, in those parts of the world. And so, yes, things feel familiar, but then there's also the consideration of who are the people that were there already, who are the indigenous nations that were in those countries, and who are the groups that colonized them. And so when you get the enslaved Africans, the indigenous people that lived there, and the people that colonized them, and in Haiti's case that were colonized multiple times by different nations, you really get this like melting pot of movement that feels sort of vaguely familiar and also a challenge to access. So if anything's coming up where you're like, oh, this feels good, but also I'm a little bit mixed, that's where the mixing is coming, because the movement itself is mixed as well. And so I invite you to just experience that. All right, let's go from the top. 5, left leg. 5, 6, 7, we go. No arms. Heel and drop, and toes, heels and toes, and drop. And 3, 2, 3, 4, and 4. Your choice on the chugs. Chug, 2, 3, 4. Head goes. 2, 3, move to the right. 1, 2, 3, push, and 2, 2, 3, push, and 3, 2, 3, push, and 4, 2, 3, push, drop the leg. Yeah? With the arms a little bit. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, drop. And 2, 2, 3, drop. And 3, 2, 3, drop. And 4, 2, 3, drop. And chug. 2, 3, 4. And change. 2, 3, 4. And move. 2, 3, 4. And move. 2, 3, 4. And swing. 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop 1. So as I drop, my right arm is coming in front of me. I'm just going to give you this next step. So you're here. It's going to be a ball change. Right leg. 1, 2, and then, for lack of a better term, in folklore, we're going to call these things what I'm about to say. It would probably be called something else. But for this space that we're in, 1, 2, you're going to chasse. 1, 2, 3. Step together, step. Then the left leg becomes the lead. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Down, 2, 1, 2, 3. Down, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah? So push, and we can take that as a shimmy, shaking of the shoulders, or a pushing of the hands. Ba, di, di, ga, ga, ga. Ga, di, di, ga, ga, ga. Da, di, di, ga, ga, ga. 5, 6, 7, 8. Or you can take it as a shimmy, whatever feels good to you, right? Just let it feel good in your body. All right, let's go from the top. Add that in. yes. Uh-huh. Oh, hello. Hi. How we doing, Birdie? I don't know if you're still on here, but hello. Yes, thank you. Hello. This is what we're doing every Friday. Every Friday we're working it out on IGLive. Watch, trying to teach dance and, you know, stay active. Anywho, moving on. So, hopefully we're doing okay with this. So we're gonna add one more piece. So this was 3, bum, 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 4, 6, bum, bum, bum. From here, you're gonna move your rib cage and your pelvis. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're gonna do 2 counts of 8 though. So you're keeping that bounce going. The torso's going around, around, around. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So usually with this style of dance, you would have a skirt. And so a lot of the hip movement, the waist movement, all of that is about partnering with your skirt. Yeah, making sure that, so when I'm moving my waist or moving my hips or my pelvis, that it would be the waistband of the skirt that's going to make the skirt also dance. So the skirt is part of the performance, part of it. Oftentimes, I think in Western culture, we think about our skirts or our costumes as like a decorative piece to make us look beautiful or to maybe enhance the character of whatever it is that we're doing. And at least in this instance, in the way that I teach this and the way that I think about it, the fabric is actually your partner. So you're working with your partner as you're taking all of these movements. If we had our skirts on and we were coming down, we would be using the skirts to come down and then showing your skirts down and dancing the skirts down. Yeah, so there's a whole other like technique to circle skirts and like dancing with them and all of that. I'm just giving you like little tidbits to help you contextualize where we're going with the movements and allow you to embody them a little bit more fully and with a lot more enthusiasm. All right, let's go from the top. Good job. We're running down on time. Excellent. Get in there. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5. Here comes your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, 1. Punch. Let's just do 12 because the music is giving us a break and we can go into a kase. I will teach you the kase next week though, because kase is like complicated a little bit. The Congo kase, different rhythms have different kases. Kase is a break. The break is, in talking drum, the break is like the announcement. The break is the drummer saying telling the dancers that we're going to the next thing, or the next formation, or the next movement, or whatever it is. So the kase just played there. So I will have time to do 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then we'll go to the kase for Congo. Okay? All right, so we'll leave it there. Let's go from the top, run it down, like 3 more times, and then we'll call it class. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Down. All right, again. Second time. 5, 6, 7, and. Up. And out. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And push. And down. 12. Keep your balance. 1. Yes. Before we do it the last time, make sure that we're keeping our balance. Clearly, I can't see you, so I'm making some assumptions based on the fact that I've been teaching this for a very long time. And oftentimes people are like, just in one place. Let that bounce happen. It doesn't have to be something that you're thinking about like, okay, I come around and when my ribs get here, then I bounce and then I come up and then I bounce. It's not that. You're letting that heartbeat go, ga, 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 and you're keeping the heaviness in the pelvis. And maybe you double bounce one time. Maybe you miss a bounce one time. That's fine. It's really about the energy of that movement and the support of the bounce to allow you to let the torso go. Yeah, because everything affects everything, as in our body, as in nature, as in the world, right? We're all a part of this like collective thing, and our bodies are the same. All right, here we go. Last time. Yes, yes, yes. I love this. I love that. I love that this was requested. This is really fun. 5, 6, 7, and 1. Clearly. My bad. Hopefully that you got it right. Very good. So thank you for class. Thank you for coming. I don't know what happened with the, well, actually I know it told me. I was using music that was somebody else's music. So when I put this up on my link tree, I'll make an adjustment so that you have the full class. They have the beginning, regular stuff that we normally do, and then the rest. Have a great weekend. It's sunny out. It's supposed to be warm weather. Go for a walk. Wear your mask. If you've gotten vaccinated, wear your mask. If you're not vaccinated, wear your mask. All the things. And I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.